Anybody who trolled before? Trolled before? Trolled. Talking about like not internet trolling. This was circa 97, 98, 97. I was in high school. Has anybody trolled, like real life trolling? You know what I'm saying? Like just trolling, real life trolling, not like on the internet being anonymous, you know what I'm saying? Or even if you have a name but you're still too far to reach. I'm talking about like in person. I'm right here, he's right there. I'm about to troll this guy. I have, here's a little story. When I think back, you know, I kind of felt like, oh man, that's fucked up what I did, man, that's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? That's fucked up what I did, but I fucking did it, you know what I'm saying? Here's the story. I knew this guy, let's just call him, I don't know. I don't want to use his real name, you know. Let's just call him, Bush. So Bush, right? I had a tennis class with him. Tennis class. It was like a PE class. You know, you can take regular PE. You can take whatever. And it just so happens I just took tennis, you know. So I took tennis class with him. He was a Mexican guy. From what I remember, he had a lot, like, you know, he had a lot of fucking pimples on his face. I'm talking about, like, you know the term pizza face, right? Pizza face. Well, he had literally pizza face. Like there were like red, you know, and you know, white heads and black. If you look at me, I had zits myself too. You know, like there's like some scarring on all that, but you know, it wasn't as bad as Bush, right? Bush had like, it was just like literally pizza face, you know what I'm saying? And I mean, this isn't like a knock on people who have acne, because I have acne, so I'm knocking on myself up, you know. But anyways, I'm just telling you what happened. Okay, so he had a lot of, you know, zits and all that stuff, right? And it was whiteheads, a lot of whiteheads, red, like bumpy, you know, really, you know, just real bad, right? I remember there was a certain day, dude, there were 2 lunches, right? And I had the first period, or the first lunch, because there were so many kids, you know, they had to split up the lunches, you know. You're either in the first lunch or the second lunch. I was in one of either the first or second lunch, I don't remember. That's not important though. The important part was what I did to him, and I felt, to this day, I was like, oh, I felt bad. Like after I did it, I was like, oh, that's fucked up, man. You know what I'm saying? I didn't mean to do that, but I kind of just, you know, it went horribly wrong for him, basically. Okay, so this is what I did. Now this is like real life trolling, you know, and I felt fucking bad, you know what I'm saying? Like after I did it, I was like, oh fuck, dude, I didn't know that was gonna happen, you know. But okay, so this is what happened. So during one of the lunches, when I was standing in line, you know, it was like how the line is. It was basically like, let me see. It was basically like 2 fences, right? Like maybe this one. Okay, here's a better example. So let's just say if this was one of the fences, right? And it was like maybe from there, and it was like maybe 30 feet that way, right? And there was another one. Maybe about 6 feet from where the first one is and the second one is, and it was the same height, right? And it was still 30 feet. So we were like basically cattle or just livestock, just being shuffled through this long fence walkway, if you will, right? So we were just shuffling along, you know, and people were pushing and packing because everybody was hungry, getting some cafeteria food. So now, if I can remember correctly, I was standing like, I would say 6 or 7 feet behind him, and he was facing forward and I was facing his back, right? Or I was looking at his back. But you know, he was talking to this girl, pretty cute girl, I think some blonde girl, whatever. I don't remember, but she was a pretty cute girl, right? And he was talking to her, they were laughing, this and that, and I was like, oh, look at this guy. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I didn't do it on purpose, obviously. I didn't do it on purpose. I just, what the fuck is that? I just did it trying to like fuck with him, you know what I'm saying? But not like, you know, what had happened, which I'm about to tell you right now. So I was standing like about 6 or 7 feet behind him, and there were people in between, you know what I'm saying? So he couldn't see me, but I saw him, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, hey, let me mess with this guy. So I looked in my fucking pockets and my backpack, because, you know, we carried backpacks. So I had a backpack, you know, and I looked, I was like, let me see what I can throw at him, you know what I'm saying? Oh, let me grab this fucking nice, sharp number 2 pencil. So just to fuck with him, you know what I'm saying? Because he was talking to this girl, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I wasn't hating on because he was talking to this cute girl, you know. I was just trying to in a way get his attention, like, yo, what's up, you know what I'm saying? So he'd be like, what the fuck, who did that, you know? So he was talking to her, and basically I saw his like left side just a little bit, right? Because he was like facing, because I was facing forward, right? Or I was watching him. He was talking at an angle where I saw his left cheek, you know what I'm saying? And so I was like, oh, let me fuck with this guy. So as the line was moving, you know, because the line was moving slowly to the cafeteria, inside the cafeteria. As it was moving, right? As it was moving, that was the right opportunity for me to throw up, because everybody was moving, you know. So whoever hit him, the pencil hit him, he would be looking, and I would be just looking down, pretending like, you know, don't know nothing about nothing. Because if everyone's moving, then it would be harder for him to pinpoint who threw the pencil. So, okay, so as the line was moving forward, right, just shuffling forward, that was the right opportunity for me to fucking launch this sharp, keep in mind it was this sharp number 2 pencil, okay, sharp, you know what I'm saying? The reason why I emphasize sharp so much is because, so as the line shuffled through, right, or shuffling forward, right opportunity, I fucking just kind of just threw the pencil, like nonchalantly, like trying to just hit him in the back of the head, right? But somehow the fucking pencil, the pointy part, the sharp part, made its way to his fucking cheek, and it fucking stabbed him, dude. I was like, oh shit. I fucking looked down, I was like, kind of like glanced away and looked down, like didn't know nothing about nothing, hands in the pocket, you know, like, oh shit, you know, like, you know. And then I fucking looked up again, and then he was just, somehow he had like a tissue paper, and he was just covering his face, you know what I'm saying? He was just covering his face, and he was just looking, he was pissed. He was pissed, man. He was pissed. He was just looking like fucking about to fucking run up on somebody, you know, just looking. I was like, oh fuck, you know what I'm saying? And I looked down, pretending, you know, didn't know nothing. And the girl he was talking to, he was like, oh shit, too, because he was bleeding. I think I popped one of his fucking whiteheads. You know what I'm saying? The fucking sharp, pointy part find its way to the fucking whitehead, and it fucking just penetrated it. And it fucking popped that fucking whitehead, that fucking zit, man. And ever since then, I was like, oh fuck, dude, I'm fucking so. Actually, I never like told him it was me, because I mean, would you? You know what I'm saying? Look, I didn't mean to intentionally like had the sharp pointy part aiming at his fucking you know, cheek that had that white zit or that white head on it. It was just for me to throw it in the back of his head. It just so happened the pencil was sharp, you know what I'm saying? And I missed his head, and it went, the sharp part went for his cheek, which had the white head on it, and it burst, and he was bleeding, and the little tissue paper was covered in blood, and I was like, fucking, I felt bad afterwards, you know what I'm saying? But did I ever apologize? No, I never did. Because would you fucking go up? I mean, that kind of like ruined his day, dude. Probably his week, man, if you think about it. He was talking to a cute girl, and all of a sudden a pencil flew and popped his fucking whitehead's head, and he was bleeding. And I was like, oh my god, that's fucking fucked up what I did. So it was like an unintentional hardcore trolling, if you will. You know what I'm saying? And I felt sorry. I mean, I felt bad, because I was like, because I didn't mean to, you know, like aim for his fucking cheek, but you know, the sharp part especially. You know, it just so happened I had a sharp number 2 pencil in my backpack. But that was that, man.